you guys enjoy your whatever that is.
All right. Test. Coffee giant Starbucks, here, guys, has been ordered to pay. This stuff is just amazing. Another more lawsuit stuff. Starbucks was ordered to pay $50 million in damages to a delivery driver who was burned by hot tea.
I saw this.
That wasn't properly secured and spilled into his lap. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So on March 13th, a Los Angeles jury gave plaintiff Michael Garcia the multi-million-dollar award after he sued Starbucks for past and future damages after suffering permanent disfigurement to his penis.
Dick gets burnt and you can't work it anymore. That's damage.
Yep. So his legal team said the experts testified that he could not have done anything to avoid the injuries, and ultimately the jury found Starbucks responsible.
Why?
Well, I have more penis questions. Wait a minute.
Sure.
How can they confirm his penis was disfigured? Was there record of his penis being normal before?
In his medical record or something like that. So
maybe he was just uncircumcised and they didn't know.
Like he was uncircumcised and it burnt the fucking ridge off.
Yeah. The protective turtleneck layer.
Well, so they've had on video as well. So apparently, he came up to the window. Huh?
They have his dick on video?
No. They had the barista. So he was working for Postmates at the time. He entered a Los Angeles Starbucks drive-thru, ordered 3 venti medicine balls, which is the coffee chain's honey citrus mint tea that includes steamed lemonade and hot water and other ingredients. So the barista could be seen placing 3 beverages in a drink.
Like put in jail that had anything to do with handing that shit.
Yeah, a medicine ball. Yeah, I guess so. So the barista put it in the drink container, handed it to him. Soon after taking hold of the order, 1 cup fell and spilled hot tea directly into his lap, who could be seen in distress before accelerating his car out of frame. So he was taken by paramedics to the emergency after being treated for 3rd-degree burns to his penis, groin, and inner thigh. So that would hurt.
Sure.
So his treatment including 2 skin grafts, and his life has been forever changed, according to his attorney.
A skin graft, normally you're pulling a piece of skin from a point of the body and putting it onto the damaged area, correct?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
What body part is the equivalent to your penis? Say the top of your penis, the neck per se, is damaged and you need to replace the neck skin.
Mm-hmm.
Where in your body do you pull it from?
Forehead.
There you go.
Forehead.
That's where they get the term dickhead. You understand?
All right.
Okay.
I get that.
Foreskin. Get it? Foreskin.
Yeah. Come on, man.
All right.
Figure it out. Use your foreskin. Figure it out. Come on.
Yeah.
Apologies. I've been proven wrong.
So the incident happened during the handoff, eh?
Apparently she handed him, and something happened where he took it. We don't know. I don't know if you know exactly what happened, but one of them spilled into his lap. It was hot, and it burned him. There you go. So
this is simple.
You've heard these before. You've heard these things before.
Sure.
When, hot coffee at McDonald's, and some people's won some big lawsuits. So
I thought it was settled back in the late 90s when that shit happened to that lady in McDonald's.
This is much different though.
So she won $2.7 million at the time for McDonald's for the hot coffee.
She won because she drank hot coffee and burned herself.
Yeah.
So completely self-imposed. This is a handoff. This is from our Starbucks employee into your hand, the mishandle. And you can have different opinions on who should have done what. But at the end of the day, this is very simple, I think, because it's Starbucks and they have all the money in the world. And the easiest thing to do is to pay this person who's been disfigured or whatever from this spill. And the company is liable for the employee on, that is representing Starbucks. They're going to pay to make it make it go away.
Gen X Brian here from the Convincing Idiots podcast. If you're enjoying our show, tell a friend. And if you're not, well, tell two enemies. Well, this is your Ask an Idiot question. So you're getting into it now. So should a company, so if you are going to a drive-through and buying a hot beverage, right, do you assume some risk and responsibility that things can happen and you may get burned by the hot beverage? Should the company be liable? I mean, clearly it's the one legal cases, but should the company be liable if there's an accident and you spill a hot beverage on yourself and hurt yourself? No. So Nick, you say no.
No.
The company should not be liable.
The company should not be liable because it is, like you said, there is, let's just do some basic day-to-day life risk assessment. There are things that can hurt you. If you drive a minivan to work, and then your friend drives a crotch rocket to work, they are taking risk. You're both using a means of transit to work. However, one of you is choosing a much safer path. One's not right and one's not wrong. It's just literally one is way more dangerous than the other one should you be in an accident or anything else were to occur. So you are, as the motor vehicleist, assuming the risk. So should they be responsible? No. But what I meant earlier when I said this, it's simple, is that I see what happened. You know what I mean? Like it was during a handoff. Like I said, the McDonald's thing, everybody looks at that and it was ridiculous. Like literally they sold a hot coffee to a woman at McDonald's. Woman takes hot coffee, goes and drinks it, and burns the shit out of herself. Self-imposed. She's putting it to herself, right? This is trickier because it happens during the handoff. So employee employed by Starbucks, representing Starbucks proper at large, is handing, and whether or not it was a good handoff or the person didn't have it well enough or whoever's fault it was, this is what happened. It led to penile disfigurement, or what the fuck ever you want to call it. And now
good band name, by the way.
And right, penile disfigurement. And Starbucks has the money to pay for that, so they did so. But where it gets tricky, so like stupid coffee lady, because of that, we now have to literally emboss into the plastic lids, caution, contents may be hot.
Dude, that
we are all covering our bases.
That was placed on that in the 90s when that shit happened in McDonald's.
So maybe it's just a sign on every delivery window that like, hey, dipshit, it's on you if we hand you a cup that you handle it correctly. If you can't handle that, come inside and we'll give you one of those like cardboard carriers and you can take it out. We will set it on the counter and you can, or I mean, I go to Starbucks all the time. There's a little delivery window. There's a tiny little desktop thing on the window. Set it on the window, cover your ass, let them pick it up from the window. If they spill it on themselves, that's 1,000% on them. Is it dumb that we have to even talk about that? Yeah. But like, let's face it, this guy gets penile disfigurement, and then the next guy's like, I want to disfigure the shit out of my penis. And then he's going to go to Starbucks and be like, whoa, you handed it to me wrong. Oh, no.
That's right. Yep.
I mean, will people try to take advantage of a situation? Absolutely. But it's stupid. So no, they should not be liable. You should know that you are taking a certain amount of risk. Be aware of that. If it's hot, be fucking careful, dipshit. If it's not, like, whatever. No, they should not be responsible, in my opinion, but I see why they took responsibility in this situation. Because it's a he said, she said kind of thing. Yep.
Well, they had to. The jury they awarded it in his favor.
Fight it?
Right.
It was
they tried not.
It was a legal. Okay. It was a court. It was a legal.
He won.
So they did fight it. So they did go to court, but they were awarded it legally.
either we practice, at Starbucks, we all have the ledge. As an employee, part of your training is you do not hand a customer anything hot by hand. You put it on the counter and let them grab it. That's on them. Or we post something clearly on the window.
That's
any contents of any drinks that we hand you. But then the employees start chucking hot drinks. Well, that's on you, kid.
I was actually wholeheartedly on board with you, Nick, until you just said that. Now, I guess I have to play devil's advocate. Now, you honestly have to look at, because yes, I agree with you. It is human fucking stupidity to grab something hot and go, it's fine, and whatever happens. Of course, I agree with you. But what you just said there, as in liability, you need to go through the actions of like the hiring system and like the training videos or verbal training that happens. Because like if there's training saying, like you said, hold here, or however they say it, it is telling them to do it in a certain way. So if Starbucks in their training tells them hold it here, hand it this way, that way, and the barista did it, and this lady fucking spilled it or whatnot, that's not on the barista, or it's not on Starbucks. So to play devil's advocate,
sure,
if that is the case, if the proper things were told and said, for the company side was done to the T, and she still spilled it, that's not on Starbucks. That's not on the barista.
Yeah, you hand it careful. It's hot.
Like, not even that. You don't even verbally. You don't even say that. You've done all the physical aspects.
You're at Starbucks, but I have to say this:
it's
be careful.
Coffee, stupid.
You've ordered a hot thing from a coffee shop.
I think verbally, from now on, by law, every person that has to hand a hot cup of coffee to anybody, no matter where they're from, you hand it to them, and by law, you say, "This is hot, you fucking idiot." Treat it accordingly.
Hand somebody a cup of strawberries. Careful, it's hot. I'm just saying this to everything now. Just fucking here you go.
Fucking idiot.
Watch. There could be a disclosure at some point. Like if someone orders a certain drink, some poor kid's going to have to read a disclosure, or it's going to be on the screen, like you said, Nick, where it's like, okay, well, do you assume responsibility if we hand you a hot beverage and it's spilled? Yes. Sure. And you're going to be recorded, or what? Something. There would be something there by you ordering.
How many
you
things
assume something there? There'll be something there to tie it up legally.
Yeah, Brian, look at all of the products we've dealt with that has those warning labels that you look at and you look past, but at a certain point they were there because of a fucking lawsuit.
Yeah, that's right.
Every warning label you ever look at in 2025 is probably there because of a fucking lawsuit, because there was an idiot who didn't know better or who had a lawyer who was really fucking good.
Yeah. Yep. No, you're right.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. See, AI assistant. I don't know if AI assistant would get tripped up like that. I don't know.
Not kid.
I don't know.
That's what I'm comfortable with it being used for. If it's being used for disclaimers, for things that humans shouldn't have to say that to other humans. Let's leave that to AI.
Don't
they
do
can
this.
Talk to idiots. That's fine.
AI, just suck my dick. Just stop talking.
I will in just a moment, but first I'm trying to protect it by telling you not to spill hot coffee all over it, resulting in penile dysfunction or disfiguration. That's what it was.
My dick. Oh, did I tell you guys my AI is going to be named Mick? That's what my AI is going to be named.
Did you just see that shit?
If you liked what you saw, like and subscribe. Come back. You're going to want to.
Ham grape.
Does that work? No.
No, the thumbs up, it does something, I thought.
Well, it does, but mine, because I got a notification last time I did it, and it was like to turn this on, whatever, and like mine are gone for some reason. There's reactions. It's not really important.
No.
That's weird. Okay. I didn't realize it was a setting.
Brian took away our ability to do it. He was tired of us fucking with it. No, it's weird. I don't know why yours don't work. It's crazy.
I still have to try to think of our dumbasses. Like, how is that happening?
If you're watching in India, give us a
The
Wow.
fucking dumbest episode ever.
send us a heart so we know you're
What's
listening.
going on here? Somebody hacked us.
Wow.